Here are the 2 worst financial decisions I've ever made. This is coming from a completely normal person. I'm not like super financially successful. I'm also not a disconnected rich person that's going to tell you some BS. One, I started using my credit cards like they were debit cards. Like, oh, I want this credit card. Oh, I want that credit card. Before I knew it, I was over $2,000 in debt on one and over $700 in debt on the other. So let's remember that credit cards are not unlimited free money. Other was not setting aside taxes for my 1099 job. I simply thought that I wouldn't make enough to like owe taxes, but that was so not the truth. This is what I did to bounce back because believe me, I did. I stopped guessing with my money and I started tracking it with the Mine app. It showed me exactly where my money was going, like subscriptions, random charges, all of it. Once I saw that clearly, I cut what I didn't need and I made a simple payoff plan. If you're really young and you're at that point where you have some money to invest, don't do the 2 things that I just told you I did. Learn from my experience because I have the hindsight now to tell you, don't do those things.
Buying things to feel better is not normal. Let's normalize actually addressing your emotions head on. $3,000 bachelor and bachelorette trips are not normal. Let's normalize celebrating without going broke. And lastly, don't buy that brand new equipment for your new fitness phase because it's not normal. Let's normalize using what you already have.
Here are the 2 worst financial decisions I ever made, not coming from a super rich girl or a super poor girl, just a little mid-class girl. Number 1, please listen to your parents about credit cards. It's the worst decision I ever made. It's not free money. Number 2 is buying that fancy car that looks cute, but the monthly payment is like $900 a month. Like, yes, it's cute, but it is the price of my rent, if not more. I seriously needed to get a grip on my finances. I mean, I'm 25 now. I need to start doing something. So I downloaded the Mine app, it's all my finances, and it has like a money chat GPT feature to where I can ask it financial questions, which has helped me so much because my parents really didn't teach me any financial literacy, so mine has definitely came in clutch. So if you're to the point where you're finally getting some savings, you want to start making some changes, definitely don't do those 2 things and check out Mine.
Throughout my nursing career, I have learned so many important lessons. But one of the biggest lessons and takeaways that I have gotten from nursing is that you could be taking care of the craziest, most difficult, hard to deal with patient. And I'm talking as far as their attitude and their personality. They're always going to have a spouse. And 9 times out of 10, that spouse is going to be completely normal. So what I've learned is that I'm not crazy enough.
What's your 401k balance, just while we're on that, because I don't have the document?
So it's like 5,000.
Okay, and is that your only retirement account? Because I don't have any others.
Yeah.
Okay, so your previous job, you rolled over into this, or you didn't have things?
So I have taken out my 401k.
Why?
Like, multiple times.
Multiple times? Why? Why possibly?
Because, like, I don't know. People have told me, like, you can just take it out, so.
Well, yes, of course you can. With penalties and taxes, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. You can go murder someone right now. There'll still be consequences.
Yeah, I regret it now, but.
Would you do this multiple times?
Like 2020 and 2019. Like, I think it was like 2 years back to back. I did it.
That's insane. What did you take it out for? Back to back years. What even contribute?
Actually, I did use some of it when I purchased a house.
Okay, so you used that towards a down payment on a first home?
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. So you were able to use that penalty free.
Well, I didn't know what I was doing, so I think it was a penalty.
Well, I know you can take out of IRAs. 401k should be the same. I just want to extra confirm. Okay, so this was just my ignorance on this. No, you still likely succumb to a penalty.
Yeah, there was still a penalty with that, so.
Why? Because what you did, essentially with the penalty, you paid a 10% interest rate at minimum.
Yeah.
On the money. To put it out. Did you know you wanted to get a house?
Yeah.
Then why was it in a 401k?
I don't know.
Well, to be very clear, with the money that's left in there, which I don't even know if it's going to stay in there because you've withdrawn twice, but either way, the money that's in there, you're desperately behind on retirement.
Yeah.
For the second half of your 20s. And you've lost and ruined because of what you decided to do. You've lost the best decade of your life for compound growth. That's beyond disappointing. Tell me about this house. What was the purchase price?
Like $130.
$130 was the house. In Nashville?
No, I moved like 45 minutes outside.
Oh, even still, 45 minutes outside of Austin. You couldn't find anything even close to that. So that's actually incredible. 140?
130.
130. Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that. Well, how much did you put down?
3%.
3%? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. What even is 3% of that?
That was like $3,000.
Jeez.
So I need to know where you guys are living. That $2,500 a month on rent isn't affordable or makes sense on a 100K salary. I said this and people were like, $2,500 on rent. That's ridiculous. I just don't get it. You guys gotta be living in the Midwest, somewhere down south, because New Jersey, New York, $2,500 a month, good luck finding a studio. But I digress.
The worst decision you could ever make in your life is to finance a car. I know what everyone's gonna say is that if you can comfortably afford it, then why not finance it? Well, we got different versions of affording. For me, affording a car is being able to buy it out cash. Now, if you think affording a car means that you can finance it, well, then you are sorely mistaken. The car is already a depreciating asset, and then for you to go on and finance that car and tack on some interest to the price of that car, I mean, that is just a financial disaster right there. Be smart, don't finance a car, save your money, buy the car cash.